it up to the low rock sound. Each and every one of us is gonna get down.
You listen tonight, 7.7 XFM Manchester. I'm Clint Boon and my guest today. He's back with a vengeance. It's one of my favourite artists, Manchester lad. Writes songs, paints great pictures. It's Gideon Conn. Welcome, Gideon.
Well, thank you very much, Clint.
Nice to see you. Looking very colourful and vibrant.
Oh, I always like to support my friends' clothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, no, maybe.
Yes, no, maybe. I know it's a bit of a cliche, but if only this was television. Anyway, so how's life for you, Gid? Everything all right?
Everything's going swimmingly, thank you. Got a lot to look forward to for this year and also for next year, which is not long away.
We've got a new single coming up, so we're going to talk about a new album as well. I did mention before about the pictures. You're one of these few. There's like a minority of artists who do blend, work with the medium of art and the medium of music. I find it really exciting when people do that. Has that always been the case? Were you like that as a kid? Were you creative in both ways?
I always loved to sing, and after my gap year, my degree was in sculpture at Manchester Met, which was a wonderful place to be, and I had 4 great years there. And I always played the piano at lunchtime and generally got on people's nerves. And then after the degree, music was more accessible to me because it's far easier to get gigs than it is to get art exhibitions. And I love performing to people. So now my main focus is on the music, but I always keep my eye in, always doing drawings and paintings.
And so the music came later then? It was not like you were a kid with a guitar under your arm at 8-year-old?
No, I was a kid with a guitar.
Oh, you did all that as well, yeah?
I had lessons from 8 years old at school in a group of about 20 with Mr. Chamaret, and we learned to play Good, the Bad and the Ugly.
Oh, brilliant.
But I don't think I could play anything properly till I was 15, and one of my friends showed me some chords. But then, I was inseparable from my guitar, playing Blur and Oasis and the Cranberries.
Oh, you used to like the Cranberries, yeah?
Yeah.
I was going to ask you what sort of musicians inspired you as a kid, but you sort of answered that question there. And are you from a musical or artistic family?
No, not really. My mum doesn't like music at all. My dad does like music, but doesn't play anything. But he prefers talk sport on Radio 5 Live.
That's brilliant, isn't it? See, my family, I'm a musician, obviously. I'm in a band and I made a few records, but my family aren't particularly musical, but my dad is very artistic, so I think I get a lot of my artistic tendencies from that chap, Cyril Boon. You're from Manchester, aren't you? Raised in Manchester?
Yeah, from Prestwich.
From Prestwich. Do you find that the city of Manchester today, 2010, whatever it is, 2010.
It's nearly
2009.
Nearly.
I'm shit at time. I'd make a crap Doctor Who. Do you find it's a great city to be in terms of the way it supports and allows somebody like you to do what you do?
Yes, I think so. There's great promoters, great in the city type festivals, not specifically in the city, but lots of ones like Hungry Pigeon Festival and Sounds of the City Festival. Loads of great venues to play and loads of musicians to be friends with. So the majority of my friends are all musicians, and we've got a good little community.
Yeah, it's a great city. It's just the right size, I think, Manchester,
I think
isn't it?
so too.
Just the right size, not too big, not too little.
Giving it up to the low rock sound. Each and every one of us is gonna get down.